Knight of Swords in reverse is unfocused and scattered energy, impatience, acting too quickly, the need for a logical solution, feeling held back by frustrating circumstances, stalling, being hard-edged and emotionally unavailable, unpredictability. Uh, you're spiritually all over the place. Some may say you're a little hypocritical or you're two-sided. Um, and I don't think this is on purpose. I don't think that's really true necessarily. I just think your energy spiritually is just kind of like scattered or not directly focused on the true self of who you are. There may be a lot that are complicating that for you. There could be a lot of other things that are coming in and just kind of scattering it for you. And you're like, hey, what the heck, man? I had all things all good and go, and now I got to deal with this. But you're spiritually just not clear. You're blurry. Queen of Pentacles is a healer, a working parent, a self-made person, material wealth and abundance, strength in family and community, a kind and nurturing heart, groundedness, being down to earth, generosity. I think that's kind of why you're blurry in your spiritual, is because you're like, hey, look at me. What are you talking about? Hey, I'm all spiritual. Look at you're thinking physically. You're thinking the Hierophant down here. You're thinking of what you are showing others, not what's truly deep inside of you or the true higher self of who you really are. There's a lot more spiritual knowledge that you can get, and you know it. Okay? But as far as your intellectual goes, you're all good. You know what's what. You know who you are. You know what you're doing. There's no problems with spiritual. You're a beautiful human being. You're a beautiful person. You're great. You're nice. All those great things. But you're not perfect, right? So just be aware of that, and I think you got this. You'll figure it out. The Hierophant is a tradition, a lesson, spiritual leader or guide, enlightenment, awakening, in service of spirit, formal education or training, new paradigms, having a new perspective on who you are, and seeing the stairway in heaven is within, not out. It's not what you do that gets you there, it's how you are inside that gets you there, right? So physically, financially, environment, home life, any of those kinds of things are incongruent with you being on the spiritual path. And that's why you're blurry spiritually. I think it's because you need to sit down and contemplate this and think about it and work on it, and maybe do some more research on spiritual practices or spiritual knowledge that it can be brought to you that you didn't think could, or have like other religions, other ancestral or ancient knowledge that you haven't really stuck your nose into and read about. You know what I mean? Not nose like nosy, but nose in the book, right? Reading the books. Maybe you should go listen to the Emerald Tablets on YouTube over and over again a few times. I don't know. I'm just giving you an idea. You can do whatever you like, but this is suggestions. The World in reverse is taking shortcuts, a need for closure, a need to follow through, staying focused in order to complete an unfinished task, a delay in plans, unmet dreams. So maybe there's something in your social life that isn't as you would expect, or you haven't accomplished, or you haven't fulfilled in a big picture, complete circle, sacred geometry aspect, right? So there's more. I think the spiritual blurriness and doing the work to help with clearing it out, getting the clairvoyance that you naturally have. Maybe a little blurry in September for you. So I'm not saying you don't know what you don't have the right spiritual aspects. No, you're fine. I'm just saying there's more to it. There's more you need to work on. You're not done. You're not perfect, right? So just because you're full of yourself about spiritual aspects doesn't mean you're truly, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot more out there to learn still. And I'm sure you know that. But the social aspect is congruent with that as well. Like myself trying to help you. I'm a Cancer. I'm not a Gemini. And the only Gemini in my chart is the North Node. So, and socially, maybe interact and be willing to listen, and don't be so full of yourself sometimes. I'm not trying to put you down or say you're mean or anything. I already said you're a beautiful person. You're a wonderful thing. You do all those great things. It's fine, but there's more. There's more. Sorry, I'm not saying, well, take it easy and go on vacation. No, you need to do some spiritual work, research, information, knowledge, wisdom, with a social consideration and integration. Four of Swords is a time of deep rest, transmutation of shadow, healing from burnout, taking a brief holiday from your reality, renewal, self-love. So don't put too much time or effort to where your heart gets burnt out because of the social. You know what I mean? Maybe watch YouTube videos or something, or whatever. Just don't put a lot of emotional energy into it because you're gonna get burned out. You need to let your heart rest, recover, not the physical, right? Your heart, right? Your heart needs to be kind of left out of the spiritual work that you need to do, right? So don't get all emotional about it. Let your heart rest. Stay out. You let your heart stay out of it. Let your heart just, you know, when you're sitting there peacefully breathing correctly and meditating, your heart can take those deep breaths with the lungs, breathing in the oxygen, connecting to the heart, and out, the carbon dioxide. Okay, so the heart needs the meditation. It needs you to do the spiritual practices of wisdom and knowledge. Don't go to something that's going to burn you out emotionally, of course, but you also maybe need to take into consideration that when you are gaining information socially, that your heart needs to be left out of it and just listen. Don't get all defensive and emotional about it. You need to be mature with your heart. Make a wish. Now is the time to stop all you are doing and take a moment to deeply, creatively, fervently imagine what it is you would most like to bring to life within your world. For if you do not define it for yourself, dear one, you can be sure that you will be as a leaf in a stream, and you will be taken in a direction and towards the outcomes that others decide for you. Now is the time to take your own destiny back into your own hands and make a wish, just as you did when you believed. When you were a child before the world of adults and their jaded practically made you shrink into yourself, only asking for a little, in order to avoid disappointment. This dragon friend of the Kitsune has opened the gates for you now, friend, in this moment, and invites you to make a wish, to be daring in your wish, to go back into the true heart of yourself and peel back the layers until you find the dream that your most authentic self has kept alive for you, and bring it forth now. Do not diminish yourself, dear one, for there are 1,000 others in the world who will line up to stunt your passions. Be your own hero. Stand beside yourself and make a wish now, in this moment, for this cosmic gateway will not stay open forever. And be, dear one, as the grail turned upwards, ready to receive, for even the most holy of vessels cannot hold blessings unless it is upright. Be receptive and believe in your own good fortune and this moment of blessing, and do not delay in sending your wish forth into the golden heart of the great and mysterious universe, who is in this moment is allied with your energy. So don't delay. The Knight of Swords is not upright, so we need to get that upright. Scorpio, I transform. Put your ear down close to your soul and listen hard. Acknowledging desire and surrendering yourself to the depths will serve you best at this time. Scorpio is one of the most fascinating signs in the zodiac. It is ruled by Pluto, planet of gutters and extremes, and is the sign of sex, money, and passion. It is a powerful sign. Scorpios have a bad reputation for ruthless behavior which is not deserved. Like the other water signs, Scorpio is emotional, but not in the sympathetic way of Cancer or Pisces. When Scorpios enter a room, they don't have to say a word for the crowd to know. They can feel their energy, their depth, and their ability to understand others, all the while not revealing much about themselves. It is profound. Scorpios inspire you to tell them your darkest secrets while revealing none of their own. When Scorpios feel deeply, they fear the loss of control and they will sting when threatened or concerned. Almost always, Scorpios will deliver the last hit. Scorpio does not roll over and play dead. They never forget a slight. People of this sign will make their mark even when they have to do it all alone. If the Scorpio card comes up when you are being tested, you may feel isolated on your own, without much sympathy or help from others. If so, it's time to stand on your own and fight those forces gathered against you. You will likely win and come out much stronger and happier than before, but it's still an intense time. There are a number of positive changes with this card. You will soon gain what you have worked so hard for. This card implies karmic issues, even the resurfacing of past life recollections. So many of your relationships now will be of a karmic nature, and thus be tried as well. Your life may seem like a trial. Matters involving inheritances and money may figure in, such as heirlooms, legacies, and what comes through family, or people you are tied to from your deep past. You may have to deal with someone who may plot revenge or something you may have not be guilty of. It could also be a time where enemies surface, so you would be wise to protect your reputation. Strong sexual attractions may arise, whether wished for or not. Obsessions are possible. It is wise not to get wrapped up into intrigues with people you don't know very well and have known only for a short time. Do not attempt to maneuver or manipulate anyone as this will surely backfire. On the positive side, now is the time to be resourceful and guard that which you have worked for. If romance is your question, expect it to be transforming and not something you can leave aside. In some cases, your partner may seem aloof and hard to reach, and matters may erupt into unexpected passions. If surrounding cards indicate that things will progress, this may be one of the most important and transforming relationships you have ever had. In dealing with jobs and careers, expect intensity, restrictions, and demands. Sometimes when this card comes up, it indicates that you will be going through a period of deep self-analysis. You may seek out professional, or you may work through this time alone by reading or through reflection. Be careful when it comes to finances in areas such as taxes, property, and shared assets. You could have resounding successes or tremendous losses currently, but the message is to take your chance and stick with it, your decision no matter what. You have the ability now to make it work. Medicine. Lead by example. Share your knowledge with others. Found in employment, social circles, families, organizations, and spiritual groups, leaders nurture, guide, and support us through life at all levels and in all situations. People seek out leaders for survival, purpose, and achievement. The ability to heal and work with different energies and the gift of vision are the medicine of the shaman, bridging the world of earth, nature, self, and spirit. Look into a leader or elder for guidance and mentorship is essential now. Remember, true leaders empower, direct, and facilitate transformation. A false leader, however, can tear down progress, destabilize social networks, and create spiritual cults. Powerful healing energy is around you now. You are strongly connected to shamanic medicine. Journey within the realms to learn and share in the messages from your ancestors. Past life journeys can reawaken your soul's natural gifts and access your ancestral power to enlighten and illuminate your direction. Right now, you need to harness the power of natural remedies, herbal medicines, and natural skincare products. Visit a professional to assist you to support your mind, body, and spirit. Use complementary medicine in addition to traditional healing methods. You are a natural healer. You're being asked to utilize your natural talents in the healing arts. Whether you're for counseling, energy practice, holistic, or Western medicine, you are encouraged now to explore your gifts with purpose. Take a leadership role. You have the knowledge and guidance to heal yourself as well as others. Lead by example. Be humble and graceful in your approach. An affirmation to say to yourself is, I am a powerful healer. The power of the universe shines within me. I am a powerful light bringer. Hello there, Gemini. This is your 5 aspects of yourself reading for October 2021. Gemini, October of 2021. Ace of Wands for the spiritual aspect of yourself. Ace of Swords in reverse for the intellectual aspect of yourself. Queen of Cups for the physical aspect of yourself. 3 of Cups for the social aspect of yourself. And King of Wands in reverse for the emotional aspect of yourself. Angel Arena message for Gemini, October 2021. Diat, null, emptiness. Mausolea message for Gemini, October 2021. The Traveler, Keeper of the Crossroads. Enchanted message. Text over. Enchanted map message for Gemini, October of 2021. Home.